Alarms go off when I enter the building.
This is it, the showcase for the absolute best of the NBA. The All-Star Game set to begin tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a three-point game.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But, hey, it's the All-Star Game.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Coach and I talked, and he definitely wasn't concerned with the game's outcome. He said the only things I'm worried about in this game are making sure everyone gets enough time on the floor and nobody gets hurt. We'll keep our fingers crossed, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Anthony's shot is off. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lillard. A floater, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Lillard's got his first basket.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Anthony, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bosh, the screen. Left side Lowry. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by the West.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
And Lillard kicks to Westbrook. Misses the three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And the shot is good.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Freak. Leonard, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Outside Westbrook. Right side Leonard. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Davis.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Wasted no time on that one.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Lillard. Davis sets a screen, and Lillard kicks to Westbrook. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A big group substitution here for the East. Vucevic checked in for Bosh. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for LeBron. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now here's Griffin. They trail by 1, and that one's good.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Cousins kicks to Batum. Back to Cousins. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
1:06 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Griffin can't get it to go in. Here's on to Tacumbo, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now, here is Russell. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Thomas checked in for free. It's a close game here in Toronto. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Russell Westbrook out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Leonard in at the power forward position. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Chris Bosh. Shot clock at 6. Durant wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Durant's got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Lock it up.
And both free throws good from Freak. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Davis. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. No good from the low block. The East All-Stars on offense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. From outside the arc. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Freak. No good. Davis with some nice D. And the West All-Stars have possession. Durant in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. No luck. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And a wide open look for Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 11.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Davis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Kicks to Anthony. Tries from 16. He squares up and sinks it. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars. And here's the West with the ball. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lowry passes to Freak. Lowry setting the pick for Freak. Anthony drives in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Thompson kicks to Paul. He dishes it to Durant. Feeds it to Leonard. A floater, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Shaked and baked with the crossover.
And the first half comes. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Freak in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Lowry in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Freak's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Westbrook with it. Passes to Davis. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Tries from 10. And James pulls it down. Lowry at the elbow. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Lowry's got his second bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Westbrook. Dishes it to Leonard. Lowry against Lillard. Leonard with a screen on Lowry. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Chris Bosh. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Here's Lillard. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's stolen by Davis. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. He feeds it to Lillard. Tipped away.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
In the corner, it's James. Now here's Freak, guarded closer. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Outside Durant, pulls up. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Durant's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Davis with the double team. And so here are the West All-Stars. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Davis sets a screen. There's a good screen. It's Durant with the drive. Davis slams it back in.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the And 1:01 left to play here in the third. It's Harden with the drive. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. To the inside, to Rosen, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And a great... We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Batum, Harden out there with Russell. And it's Green, and it's Griffin in at the center position.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And the East with some changes. James comes in for George. And it's Lowry in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis. He's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for James Harden. Now Russell. And stolen by Freak. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 22 points for Freak.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Leonard, he's checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for Russell. Outside Westbrook to the paint. Here's Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And here are the East All-Stars now to the left side wing. They set the pick. Lowry dishes to Freak. That is good. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Davis gets it to go.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. Bosh, the screen. Freak kicks to Bosh. It's rebounded by the West. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt.
Westbrook's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Anthony, the pass to Bosh.
Check out the game for Bosh. He has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
In fact, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. And that's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Leonard.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
LeBron kicks to Freak. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Off target on the 15-footer.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 4th. And stolen by Freak. They're running. Pushing it up. The shot's good from LeBron. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Durant. The dish to Leonard. To halt the run. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now the feed to Freak. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lillard.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Freak. Outside Lowry.
The ball. Stick it too much.
Bosch, the screen. Lowry dishes to Bosch. And stolen by Lillard. Westbrook with it. Lowry picks him up. And stolen by Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the rim right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Here's Westbrook. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Green. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 7.
Ball inside.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. From 17 feet out, off the left rim and out. From deep 3-point range, so the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.